Okay, so David's going to create the mystery, the case of the lost lemons, and it's going to be brought to life by Chris, Ro, and Dawn. The case of the lost lemons, take it away.
The Case of the Lost Lemons by Sherlock Homey. Excellent. That's a pet name. Marcia was getting ready for the great lemon meringue pie bake-off that morning. She knew she had the most killer recipe, having been passed down by her grandmother and her grandmother's grandmother and her grandmother's grandmother's grandmother for 15 generations, and no one could top it. And her competition, Greta, knew it too. But then Greta strolled into the room to point out the big problem in Marcia's recipe.
Not enough lemon.
I am so insulted that you would say to me that I don't have enough lemon. It's the most yellow.
We do not have the wrist action needed for the squeeze.
My family has squeezed since before your family were peasants on a ship in the ocean.
After trading those insults back and forth, Marcia looked at her lemon pile, and sure enough, there was some truth to what Greta was saying. She was certain that pile was twice as big that morning. The lemons were missing!
Where could they have gone?
And that's the end of Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Marcia walked into the seedy detective agency where Frank was sitting, smoking a candy cigarette. As she walked in the door, he greeted her in the way that he greeted all of his potential clients.
Hey, what do you want?
Yes, Frank was one of the most affordable detectives in the city. Marcia quickly explained the problem that was facing her and her future pie.
I come to you distraught. Look, this is not a full barrel of lemons. And the lemon competition is right around the corner.
Yeah, you certainly got some missing lemons there. You came to the right place.
You will help me?
I will. My fee is $5 a day, plus expenses.
Would you accept a lemon?
It's been a slow week, sure.
Oh, merci, monsieur.
Very affordable. Frank was on the case. End Chapter 2. Chapter 3. The cold, dark streets of New York. Frank walked down an alley. He knew this was the one. The lemon zest trail had led here. And as he walked through the alley, he saw her standing there, looking like trouble. It was Greta.
It's you.
Oh,
I'd
Frank,
know those glasses anywhere.
I did not expect to see you so soon.
Well, it's a pretty small town, honey bunch.
That's right. But what he didn't see was Greta's hired muscle sneaking up behind him, Hans.
Now you're gonna have to give me those missing...
That's right. With one swift blow, Hans had clubbed him upside the head.
Thank you, Hans. Good job.
But what Greta didn't know is that Marcia had been tailing them the whole time. And she was ready to strike.
J'accuse!
With kung fu moves she'd learned from her grandmother's grandmother. His grandmother. She struck swiftly. And with that, Greta fell to the ground, and all of the lemons were found in her handbag, which fell off of her arm.
I've got all the lemons!
I think those are your missing lemons.
I'm going to make you the best meringue and pie ever to thank you for finding my lemon.
That's right. Justice had been served. And also, lemon meringue pies would soon also be served. Yeah.
Let's hear it for Typewriter.